Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people of the world. It's me, Lainey, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Oh, I love singing an intro, you know? I feel like it's a similar but still different tune every time, which is very strange. I want to apologize for any sounds you might hear. It's probably either me moving or potentially outside noises, because I do live on a main road, and traffic is a thing, an annoying thing, but it's fine. I've lived on a main road basically all my life, so I'm used to loud noises. But ow, poke something very hard, but poke the whiteboard. You don't care, I don't care. Today we're doing a Hermitcraft drawing. Yes, that's right, the ever popular Hermitcraft, a multi-Minecraft YouTuber extravaganza where, just a bunch of talented people doing a bunch of really cool stuff. It's been a good time, and I love watching them, and it's a good time. I started watching at the beginning of season 6. Yes, season 6, that's right. Big brain. and it just kind of just become basically an instant love. Just all these people. I went back and watched some people's perspectives from previous seasons. I would like to go back and watch some more. It's quite fascinating going back and seeing some of these YouTubers, because from 4 years ago. It's just, some of them are so different. But that's not the point. That's not why we're here. We're here about art. Well, maybe you're here for just Hermitcraft, but I'm here for art. Because I drew the art. I'm not sure if you figured that out. I'm kidding. I'm really tired today. I'm sorry. I had an awful sleep. Really bad. I didn't go to bed until 8:30 this morning because I had to make sure that my mum was awake at 8:30 so that she could call the doctor. And then the gardener came at 1 o'clock ish, and it was so loud. I literally just said that I would talk about Hermitcraft, and I've already gotten distracted. Typical Lainey fashion. My brain travels 1,000,000 miles per minute, and none of it's relevant to the conversation. Not that we're really having a conversation, I'm just kind of talking to myself. But hey, before I start talking about Hermitcraft actually for real, I just want to know, how are you doing today? Are you doing well? I really hope you're doing well, because, it would make me feel happy to know that you're doing well. And if you're not doing well, I also want to hear about it. What's troubling you in your life? I don't know, I guess leave a comment down in the thing below, or just, come chat with me somewhere else. I'd like chatting to people about life and stuff and art and stuff. Anybody who will allow me to rant about my original characters, I'm so sorry, but you gotta have at least the next 4 hours so I could talk about the background lore, I'm sorry. I'll talk about my original characters another day in a video that no one's gonna watch. Maybe I'll watch it one day when I'm like, what was my history like? But Hermitcraft, good times, fun times, love them, good, great. So this drawing originally started as what I've done a few times before, which is a Hermitcraft cast list, everybody who is currently active in the season, everyone's just kind of standing there in alphabetical order, and they're just chilling. Maybe there's a reference or two to what's going on in the season, but I don't watch every single person, so it's kind of hard to make everybody's thing really interesting. So it was kind of just not easy to just find enough poses and then make it interesting. Plus there were some people who I didn't really want to draw. I talk more about that in other videos too, not to make it sound like me begging you to watch my previous videos, but you know, I do repeat a lot of the similar same sort of topics within my videos because I immediately forget what I'm talking about at any given situation. So this drawing, you know, it started off as a cast list. It was supposed to be all full bodies, but I wasn't feeling it, and then it was going to be like you know, from the waist up, and it's like wasn't feeling that either. And I'd also recently started getting into this really blobby style that you see me drawing currently, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do that. I want to know if I can make the hermits like distinct enough just by my experience of drawing them before, and just, you know, having their sort of unique ways where I draw like the weird flicks and flows of their hair, or like how I draw their eyes, or just, you know, it's mostly their hair, let's be real. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but I will say this particular point again. All of the bits and pieces I've gotten from the hermit craft, sort of, I've gotten inspiration to draw them from their skins, just, you know, scrolling through other fan art and seeing what other common ways people draw certain features. If they're based off a character, I look at their original character sometimes, and I also just look at like real pictures of them and just kind of add my own artistic flair when possible, so that little tiny things are slightly different. And that's how we have what we have in all of these magnificent peeps. So like I said, they're all in alphabetical order, although there's probably like weird little things, like Scar is Scar starting with an S instead of good times with Scar, or good times, it's both, let's be honest. And yeah, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I posted this on Reddit probably about a month ago by now-ish, so like by now all of the comments and everything that is gonna be said about it's well and truly done. You know, this image has been lost in the timeline, along with basically everything else I post. You know, people see it and then all of a sudden it fades and I don't hear anything from it again. That's just kind of how it is on the internet. But one comment I did get that I would like to talk about is the fact that I drew B-Dub's hair as not black, but instead a dark brown. It's not as dark as it will be because I do alter some of the colors off screen, but yeah, I drew it brown. It was more just I was looking at all of like my old references, and in some of my older references it looked more brown to me than black, so I'm just like, you know, is what is. I was pulling a lot of colors, like specifically from other parts of the drawing, just so like things stay more uniform. You know, I don't have every single person and I color pick every single thing separately. You know, like Tango, False, and Zedaf always have the exact same blonde of hair. I'm not sure if anyone else has noticed this, but I always use the same exact blonde just because I have a very particular sort of yellow I like to use in my drawing, and it's more of like a warm sunflower yellow, just because that's literally my favorite color. A lot of my drawings I like to use colors that are on the warmer side. I just like warmer pastel sort of colors. That is just, oh, I love that vibe. So I just try to make everyone fit. And yes, we have a B Suma. He has had so many different skins, but B Suma is by far my favorite. And yes, I drew his head as just a bee with like the typical kazoo face that I usually draw. Yes, I call him Kazoo, don't worry about it. But I ask this all the time in Hermitcraft drawings, but if there's anything in particular you want to ask me about for any of these specific drawings, anything you want to see me draw, let me know in the comments down below. The question of the day is, how are you feeling? Yes, I like asking questions. But the question of the day is, how are you feeling? I really hope that you're feeling alright, because, you know, just, I like knowing that people are doing alright, you know? So, we're kind of about getting towards the end of the video here. Finishing up all of these cute little blobby heads. One last tiny little point is, I'm so glad I decided to use the pen tool instead of the pencil tool to get those like nice crisper lines, because I think that would look better if I made little stickers, because I have like printable sticker paper that I've had 5 ever, but my printer just hasn't been working and we just haven't gotten a new printer. But recently my mum got proper ink cartridges and now it works again, so yay, good times. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, you know what they are. Links as always be in the description down below for, you know, Instagram and all that stuff, so please go and check them out. There will also be links to every single Hermitcraft, because I have them all saved on the same Google Doc and it would feel wrong not to include them, even though they certainly do not need any promotion from me of all people. But yes, that is what it is. If there's anything that you want to see or know, let me know in the comments down below, because that would always be greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday wherever you are in the world, and if it's not Tuesday when you're watching this, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And also, I really need to make a Hermitcraft playlist at this point, because I have so many Hermitcraft specific videos. Oh my goodness. But goodbye, thanks for watching, bye bye.